Hey there everybody, it's Mecha Draco coming to you with another episode of Dungeons 2! Alright guys, so we are going into the next episode, the next mission, where we are going to be fighting with Naga this time. And we are going to be enjoying ourselves. We are going to have fun. We're going to kill things like evil people. Alright, let's get straight into it. And as you guys probably know, this is going to be the third re-recording of my... This is going to be a re-recording for the third episode. Because unfortunately I did have some issues with my sound. So, apologize for that. I apologize for that. That was my problem. I'm a bad YouTuber, but it's okay. We'll continue. Anyways, guys, let's go and get right into it.
Although the demigod Krotos, one of the sniveling cowards who had banished the ultimate evil, had just marched his alliance army out of the swamplands to fight the snake-like Nagas. The ultimate evil wanted to teach him the full futility of war by ensuring his untimely passing. Besides, the Nagas could prove to be valuable allies.
Okay. Now, Nagas are my favorite creature in the game. Like, absolutely, they're my most favorite. And I love the fact that there's a demigod Krotos. I'm sure everybody probably understands that reference. Oh my god. R? Of course it's R. You always pay attention to these little hints down here, I swear.
King Robert was defeated, but there were more heroes whose life the ultimately vindictive evil was after. Here in the swamplands, the demigod Krotos was just leading the Alliance's troops against feral Naga clans. They had retreated here after the collapse of the Dark Army. It would seem sensible to first strike an alliance with these Nagas before the impatient evil squared up against Krotos.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get one of these since we can, and let's go ahead and get this marked out for mining, since that looks like a perfect place for something. Oops. And then let's also do this one. In fact, actually, let's do this one, and then we'll make that
The gold-greedy evil built the first underground treasury, thus laying the foundations for insane amounts of hoarded treasure.
Hoarded treasure. And we'll do that one as well. And I like to hurry this up, I will say. I like to do that. Go faster. I'm considering actually buying me a couple more little snots, just so that I have them. But I might debate on that. This one is probably going to be my brewery, because why not? These will both be banks, or whatever. And then we'll make a big room down here. And that'll be my cave, my little Tinker's Cave. We might as well mine those out, because why not? I am actually going to get, I think that should be enough for now. Yeah, maybe 6, maybe 2 more. Maybe only 1 more. Let's get orc, though. Let's actually get 3 orcs. Actually, we can get a 4th orc. Why not? We'll even it out. We'll get 4 orcs, and we'll have 7 little snots. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do that. I don't know why they have these 2 different rooms. Like, I don't know why they don't just put it in one room. Like, I don't know why they didn't put it in just one room thing, but it's whatever. Not my problem. So 7 little snots, it should go a little bit faster.
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
They joined the ultimate evil. And where is this? What is this? Not receiving any pay. Ooh, approval. Let's see. Let's go on ahead and give this to actually the goblin. Why not? Why not? Where's he at? There you are. It's like, I had 5 orcs too. Awesome. I guess it must have been an orc in there as well.
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
This is, I think, a production. Work rate is 100%. Can we give this to one of these guys?
Out there, the swamplands look
Doesn't look
bleak
like it.
and
But let's go ahead and give it to a goblin.
not an area
They work
Charlie
a
would
lot.
serve in.
Okay, let's get the grog.
The first brewery was built underground. Later, orcs and goblins would get obscenely drunk there, and then meander through the dungeons, slurring their words and singing lewd songs.
Lewd. Lewd. And like I said, this will be the Tinkerer's cave.
The Alliance had discovered the presence of the ultimate evil. This had nothing to do with a tip-off from a certain narrator who wanted to increase the tension. It was pure coincidence.
Pure coincidence.
The good people responded, as you might expect, with a direct attack on the dungeon.
I'm gonna make that into a guardhouse. So I get that eventually, I think, in this particular mission. All this damn gold. Everywhere with the gold, jeez.
A tinkerer's cave had been built. Soon, traps and doors in the dungeon would make any would-be hero's life more tricky. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Have they? Who knew? Who'd have thought? Damn narrator giving our position away. Fight for your lives! I think I also get a hospital in this one, don't I?
Pleased Evil's hard-working goblins had made plans for a new room, a guard room. There, creatures could patrol and keep a lookout for heroes. Immediately, the ultimate evil got down to having this room researched.
Well, I mean, I would. If I could. Alright, we have 3 of these too, so we could actually... Oh, no, we don't have enough room. That would be an excuse. I like that I got that. It'd be awesome if I could get another... Hurry up. Payday. Must have been payday. Probably. Ooh, oh, no. Sorry. I do that so much, like you don't even know. Oh, I need so much gold. So many things. I think I might make that impossible.
Target of the bloodthirsty evil's vengeance was a demigod by the name of Crotos, an extremely goody-goody, good deeds doer. The very mention of his name left anyone from the dark side with a nasty taste in the mouth.
I figured I'll do the trap first. Because these guys will... Come on, really? There's beer. There's 2 barrels there. Come on, Earl. There is a drink. Drink it. Wow. Really?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Hurry it up. Let's see here. We can hold more treasure. Not that we need it. I'm just gonna let them do what they need to do. Once they actually get attacked, everybody will freak out. I'm cool with that.
Defend the throne room.
Because, like, what happens as soon as the throne room gets attacked, every single unit in the ground.
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
Sweet, we got another orc. Huh. Well, that's kind of a big change for our little guardhouse. But, oh well. I mean, we can make it work, right? Right. Alright, so let's see here. We still got gold we want them to get, and we've got... Okay, you know what? We do need to get ourselves another Tinkerers. Here. We actually need to get 3 in here. Because we have 3 people, so we have 3 goblins, might as well have 3 Tinkers. That way they can all construct things. Also, it makes it so we can do 3 researches at a time. And they can make 3 boxes at a time. With all these extra orcs, I might just like leave a couple of them down here for defense. I'd like to continue to do the research and establish myself a little bit first before I go and do anything too massively crazy. And we're going to put that right here. The reason why we're going to put that there, though, is because of the fact that I am going to be putting the room here eventually, whenever I get to that point, to researching it. Because, you know, I will eventually do that. Even though I keep talking about it, that's never going to happen.
The fingers of a goblin devoted to the unspeakably evil impatiently tapped on the workbench. He was still awaiting orders to begin researching the guard room.
I already did it.
He did it behind the lame evil's back, as, after all, he didn't want the hand of terror to torture him in a most unpleasant way. The guard room was researched and ready for construction.
Awesome.
Creatures that were thrown there by the hand of terror would keep watch and be especially vigilant for intruders.
Okay.
They were able to alert other creatures near the guard room and summon them for reinforcement as well.
That's expensive. We're not gonna go for like the whole room, not like the whole thing be. That would be ridiculous.
It's payday.
Oh shit. That's not gonna be good. People are not gonna be happy. We might actually have a couple of people leave. You need to hurry up. Why is this one so inefficient? Maybe I needed to get another one of these. Maybe I should just make another brewery. Maybe I should just make this whole thing into a giant brewery. Luckily, I don't think they leave. Like, even if they don't get paid, they don't leave. They just get unhappy, and that's not good, obviously. Maybe I should. In fact, actually, I think I am. It just seems like the wise thing to do at this point. Also, probably going to stop mining out some of this gold because that gold takes longer to get to. Or I might mine out this gold because it's right next to the whatchamacallit. But, like, I'll stop mining out stuff over here because we're mining gold and getting gold and everything, but it's all coming from places farther away from the actual, I call them banks for some reason, but, you know. Okay, now what we do is we are going to make a room. 375, that's all we need.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Sweet.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Boom! Doesn't kill all of them, though. That's my only real problem. If it looks and feels like it should. Probably gonna build a door there and leave this one open so that way they go this way instead. Seriously, guys? Seriously? Rooms? It's such an expensive room. Why don't we just do that? And that. And then put another one in here.
Out there, the swamplands look bleak and unfriendly. Not an area Charlie would surf in.
Not an area Charlie would surf in? Who's Charlie? Who in this God's green earth is Charlie? And a third one right there. Awesome. There, we got a three-room bed brewery. It's big enough to hold all three. If we run out of freaking stuff now, I don't know what to do. Hurry it up. All three of you. And this gives 25 gold, I think, per. Ooh, what is this? 25 HP. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this to a work. How about you? The tough. Okay, and let's also look at some research and stuff like that, since we can do that now. Yeah, a door would be good. Room improvements, yeah. Research rooms, no, not big enough. No, too expensive. You can't tell me you're thirsty now because there's no way you could be. I'm just gonna make them hurry it up. It could just be that they're, are thirsty because they're still thirsty from the original. So, I don't know. We'll see. Let's go and make some doors. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Specifically, let's make a door right here. And a door right here. Just two. It only takes 2 boxes as well, so that's actually kind of awesome. Can I make another one? No, wait, wrong one. Trap. I could make 3. How many boxes do I have? Quite a lot, actually. I could justifiably get away with doing this if I wanted to. Let's go boom, and then another boom right there. That way, if they wander in here, they'll wander this way more than likely because the doors will close them off. At least this is my hope. This is my hope. The door will close them off from this direction, so they won't go this way because what's the point of going that way? So they'll go this way, and when going this way, they'll run into each one, this one, this one, and this one, individually. Meaning that since there's only 3 of them that come in the first place, it should just kill all 3 of them off right away. So I shouldn't have any problem. That's the hope. I'm kind of curious what's up here.
From the Dungeons 2 strategy guide, Nagas are ranged units and can detect invisible creatures.
That's fantastic. How wonderful. How much space do we have in this? 62. Wow, nice. Let's see, my snots are up here.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Boom! Look out, one of them. Oh, there's actually 4 of them, apparently. Oh, really? They're gonna go down through there? Oh, that's disappointing. I almost would like to spin this. I'm a little surprised that they decided they were going to go that way. Huh. Well, what I'll do then, instead of placing these, I'll have these still, because I think they'll still go out. I'm just going to fill this in instead of actually fill it like that, or I think I should do that. Now, if we're lucky, these guys should jump at this one, right? Boom! Killed one of them. Oh, and they're going for the other one. Awesome, that's awesome. That is good, actually. Boom! And the other one's basically almost dead. That's so great. He probably would have died if he had actually been close to the original one.
The throne room is under attack.
Really? Smack. Okay. So that should do it. I didn't know I could actually fill in things like that, which is actually kind of cool. That's a lot of gold, actually. Look at that. Look at all that gold. I might get that here later. I'm trying to get people to... You know what? I got an idea. I got an idea to help speed this up a little bit and get some extra gold. Like a lot of extra gold. Because you get more gold from deposits like this than you do from deposits like this. Okay, that should be good. I should get the majority of the gold anyways. And I realize I'm establishing myself really. I like to do this. This is what I like to do, is I like to establish myself down here in the actual, like, dungeon first. Get myself researched up, defended, have myself defended so that way they can't get down here. You know, just get everything nice and situated, especially like with like having a hospital, having a couple of other things like that is always good. I kind of find myself curious. Would it be a good idea to just fill in this area over here? Because like eventually they're going to start coming from here, but I could just fill in this area, couldn't I? Yeah, I could. Maybe they might break through it eventually or something like that, but I don't know. That would be interesting. We'll look. We will look into it. There's lots of gold over here. We just won't worry about that for now. Gold. Okay, now let's research. We don't need to research those just yet. Those. We got some more enemies coming. We don't need that. I guess that's actually it. All we gotta do is research these two things now. So let's see. 800, 600, and we can do 100 as well. Let's do improved treasury. Why not? And let's go ahead and build. No, we gotta actually hurry up and make that. Cut that area out first. We got a lot of gold though. Lots and lots of gold. Really? Really? Is it because of the fact that there's like no people working at it or something? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? How's our efficiency? 37? Okay, well, at least it's not, you know... It's like, I can't believe I'm thirsty again. Now, I could improve the thing a little bit better if I had magic, if I had the mana going, because then I could actually do some...
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I'm good with that. Come in, stay, have fun.
Payday.
Ooh, what is this? No longer drinks any beer. Oh, that's actually really awesome. Why don't we give that to the other, where's the other goblin? There we go. There we go. And the reason for that is because the goblin will drink beer and no receiving any pay. Ooh. Sweet. And some more no longer pay things. So let's see here. Who should I give this to? Admittedly, I think I should probably just give it to one of these orcs and just leave it at that. Might as well. Anything else up here? Other than gold, obviously. And that was awesome. We killed both of them with no problem. We killed the whole wave just using our traps, so that's so good.
The target of the bloodthirsty evil's vengeance was a demigod by the name of Krotos, an extremely goody-goody, good deeds doer. The very mention of his name left anyone from the dark side with a nasty taste in the mouth.
That's hilarious. More beer. More beer. Okay, you know, it's been a little while. I think we can justifiably probably get away with throwing a couple of orcs up to the top. And doing at least some scouting.
The exploration keen evil sent its troops to the surface for the first time. The swamplands spread out before them.
Taking a little
the
extra
next step
time.
was to either find the Nagas and recruit them, or be massacred by the army of the Alliance. It was a difficult decision.
It was a difficult decision. That's what I love about the narrator is how they depict how you should basically. He basically tells you what you should be doing, but he does it like in a sort of insulting way. You should either go and find the Naga or die.
The army of the ultimate evil could view the temple from the top of the hill. And it did indeed not look good for the Nagas. The nauseatingly good hero Krotos personally led the Alliance into battle and was forcing the snake creatures to retreat. Only his death would deliver the temple back into the hands of evil. Well, that could be arranged. The troops of the ultimate evil stumbled upon a patrol of the Alliance that had caught some Nagas. Of course, they immediately set about wiping out the much-hated heroes. Oh, and by the way, you could, of course, also set those Nagas free. The last fighter in the patrol was defeated. Creatures of the Horde cheered. Oh, yes, and set the Naga free as well. They were overjoyed to join the ultimate evil. The eager for new units evil sent his creatures further towards where it expected the Naga camp to be. The Nagas kept up their fight to free their unholy temple from the Alliance. If the ultimate evil was to help them win it back, then their support would be guaranteed. Since that fitted perfectly with the planned revenge on Krotos, it was the ideal solution.
Might need to micromanage this a little bit.
The approaching horde startled a few animals. Dinner.
Vlog, how much you get? I have to use that mana potion here soon. Don't die! they all look like. No,
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
How many? Is it 3, 4? It's 4. Though they might kill themselves. They might very well kill themselves. Did they die? Nobody's dead. No,
The horde defeated the bears with ease and stocked up on bear meat. However, as bear meat is not actually a resource in the game, this was utterly irrelevant.
Now, I don't want her to heal right away because there's a heal potion right there. I don't want her to waste her mana.
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting. A small group of Alliance troops had gathered here. The presence of the Nagas ensured that the all-seeing evil could see even the cloaked units.
Oh, well. It's alright. Only one of them, and he's basically at no HP. Oh, shit. Don't die! No! How'd you die? How could you die? Chance of landing critical hits, and... Frugal. I guess you can leave it. Okay, there's one guy left, so I lost a guy, which sucks, but it's like, meh, no too big deal. And I guess it's over here, isn't it? Let's
Payday.
Payday. No, not payday.
At last, the horde reached the Nagas' camp. They were not able to offer the ultimate evil much help. However, they spoke of an artifact that was hidden deep down in the mountain. It would make defeating the Alliance a piece of cake. The Nagas opened a portal to the artifact using their ancient magic. The insidious evil debated briefly whether it was worth the risk. Finally, however, it decided it was only a question of its creatures' lives, and of course, the ultimate evil didn't give a toss about them.
So why can't I put these, like... It's so weird. See, I didn't put it there. I did not put that there. Whatever. It's no big deal. And we'll do 4 beds. Actually, we'll do 5. Yeah, 5 beds. That works. He's lying unconscious on the ground. I wish I could help him.
The horde had passed through the Naga portal and found themselves in an old altar chamber, in the center of which lay a very ancient-looking object. This had to be the artifact. Some creatures appeared to be guarding it.
The good thing is that now that I have this connection here, I can throw them over here whenever I want, and then I can teleport them over to the other things whenever I want. It also means that I can throw them over here after they're done. They're working on it. Eventually they'll get it. Right? Eventually. Right? So much gold over
There were
here.
still a few guards merrily dancing around the artifact. These had to be removed.
I figured that.
Once the artifact guards were eliminated, the artifact began to
Actually hire
glow.
another orc.
It almost seemed to be waiting to be picked up. It looked as if the artifact would fit perfectly into the mysterious altar base that lay deep within the dungeon of the ultimate evil. Maybe it would be a good idea to place it there. The artifact was currently lifeless. It needed some magic. The next task for the expanding evil's creatures was to expose some mana crystals. This mana would be necessary to charge the artifact up. Wait a moment, it's already been done. Looks like someone's trying to become the teacher's pet. Nerd. But a mana crystal on its own was really of no value to the ultimate evil. It would take a crystal chamber
Wait,
to make
what?
this valuable
Oh,
asset
come on.
possible. A room was quickly installed under the crystal.
Okay, this one is what? Boredom minus 90. Interesting.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Where's the... Wait. Wasn't there another one? Wait. I could have sworn there was another one. Huh. I could have swore there was one over here. Did I maybe pick it up and give it to somebody by accident? Whoosh!
Protect the artifact.
Oops. Come on, guys. We've got some work to do. Okay, so we need some more gold, which I guess we need some... that would really be a good reason as to why I didn't have any. Because I had forgotten to actually work on it. To actually get the gold. You know, actually work on the gold that I'm supposed to be getting. Oh, and let's make another treasure room. Oh, awesome. That's not bad. A little concerned about doing this, but I think it'll be alright. It'll be worth it in the long run, I think. Alright. Usually I have more money than this, but I totally forgot to actually do these.
I have a wizard, and I'm not afraid to use him. Doesn't make sense? True, but it is a funny quote. So that's how I'm passing the time until you get around to building the crystal chamber.
How far? I compare it over here. Oh well. Apparently I can't. Kind of figured I couldn't, admittedly.
Payday.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. I was like, I'm not sure if we actually made the money yet. Okay, there we go. Now, we should have enough now for the production rooms.
The crystal chamber shone with the brilliance of a freshly painted room. To exploit this effectively, the success-enabling evil was now able to recruit Nagas. At this exact moment, the clan conveniently placed some of these snake-like beings at its disposal.
Where's the sound? Okay, here we go. Sweet. You will all salute me. Go to the other ones. Be productive. I can hire more.
Apparently, it had not escaped the notice of the Alliance's magicians that something disturbing was going on in the underground. So they decided to mount powerful attacks on the dungeon. But the ultimate evil had been warned. That's what I'm doing right now, by the way. And created such a formidable defense that it would have brought tears to the eyes of any tower defense player.
Why not? I have so many of these things.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. A cry for help from a few Nagas trapped in a very remote area reached the ultimate evil while it was defending the dungeon. Maybe they could be saved by using a spell, which was ready to be unlocked in the crystal chamber. They are attacking the artifact.
I got that. Kill the bard! They called him Jones. Zomath, they called him Jones. Salute me! Salute! Salute. Wiggle waggle. I feel like the only problem is that you give me a whole lot of time. Panic retreat, that's what it was. We want to do panic retreat, because then we can get that spell. Uh-oh.
Wave by wave tactics of the Alliance had so far proven unsuccessful. So, a strategic genius had decided to open up a second entrance to the underground in order to send, well, wave after wave of units into the dungeon.
Shouldn't generally be good over here, because we do have quite a few Naga and everything.
The ultimate evil had learned a spell. This would enable the Nagas to be rescued. It immediately set about doing so. The spell ensured the Naga's safe passage into the dungeon of the ultimate evil. Excellent work.
I kind of just want these guys to kill off this horde over here, so that way I don't have to worry about them anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good.
The unspeakable evil's creatures approached the Alliance's camp. An impressive dam towered into the sky in the background. However, this path led to absolutely nowhere.
The hammer hand. Mogdor, the hammer hand. Look what happened. May have happened. No, that didn't happen.
The ultimate evil, or more precisely its creatures, destroyed the Alliance's camp with the greatest of ease. It considered having a luxury hotel for stressed dungeon managers built there.
For stressed dungeon managers.
Slowly, but surely, the artifact filled itself up with magic.
Slowly, but surely. Let's see. We can do... What else? I guess it's this. Yay, more population. I can get more... I really only
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I can eat more, snots. Little snots. We gotta protect it for 30 seconds. Boom!
Payday.
Come on, the trap is ready for you. You wanna bring it? Bring it on! Smack, 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 smack.
Protect the artifact.
Perfect.
The artifact was almost bursting with energy. It was now producing mana independently and ready to stand by the ultimate evil's side in the battle for the temple. It also gave the ultimate evil access to a few more magic spells. Now it was time to take the temple and destroy Krotos. The ultimate evil gathered all the troops together to attack in one devastating wave.
That's right. I did do that, didn't I? My bad. One devastating wave. Destroy Krotos. And I will do that. I will do that in just a moment.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Why not? We'll just go with the full number. Boom! was awesome. Okay. Great. What happened? No? Yes? No? Maybe? Nope, I'm gonna go with no. Alright. The goblins can stay. Let's go! Together! Into the breach, my friends! I think that's all. Sweet. Let's move! And I think you have to kill all of these guys first before you can kill him.
Together with its Naga allies, the army of the ultimate evil stormed the Naga temple. The battle began.
Run away! You're Naga, you're not supposed to be in there. Straight into the fight. You're ranged, for Christ's sake. It's either that they take a certain amount of damage first and then he dies, or everything else has to die first. I think everything else has to die first. You got this. Uh-oh, don't die. No! 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 Micromanage! Micromanage! You may be the war god, Protos, but I shall kill you.
It wouldn't be long before Krotos was defeated. Just a few more blows and he would fall. Hey, wait! What do you think you're doing? Come back, you coward!
Lies away.
I mean, seeing that defeat was inevitable, Krotos opted for a strategic retreat, leaving the temple in the ultimate evil's power.
Shazam.
Gathered evilness then burst the nearby dam, and the Alliance's camp disappeared under waves of water with a very satisfactory gurgling sound.
Gurgling. I will say, this is not a very good animation. Like, it feels like this animation was really messed up.
Despite
Like,
the
see,
soggy end to the Alliance,
the water coming out
ultimate
like
evil
that
was
splashes
livid.
like
It had
way
just
after
been
the
robbed
fact.
of a delicious revenge. But, if I may be so bold, that was yet to come. I saw it in the script.
I saw it in the script. Anyways, guys. Alright, that is the end of that episode. So we've got Naga, goblins now. I guess in the next step, we're going to be working towards either getting the next guy, or we'll be working towards actually like learning how to play the game like fully without actually having to be constantly told what to do. Either way, I've really enjoyed this game. This is actually a lot more fun than the original Dungeons, and I'm going to continue to play it. I certainly hope you guys enjoyed it, because if you did, you guys know the drill by now. And of course, as always, guys, good luck out there, and don't forget to have fun.